you think we'll ever see the day when the Vulgus are completely eradicated from Ingress?
Alright, I gotta get this done rather quickly. Doing my dailies. I would have done these sooner, however, I was busy uploading clips from last night. Last night I was too tired. Like, usually right after stream, oh, you know, post clips and stuff, but I had so many to, like, cut down and edit from last night. So I went to sleep. I was like, I'll do it tomorrow. And then I really slept a long time. I'm still tired. And, I think the reason I'm still tired is they were doing construction, like, all day.
Launching void vessel exploration
Working on the roofs around here. And so I had all that noise, and I was trying to block it out with my AC, but I think I probably still was hearing it, maybe, or something, because I'm, yeah, feeling a little sleepy still. Hey, babe. No problem, baby. Get your sleep. Yeah, it's just last night I got so tired, babe. I had clips to still upload. And, I was like, oh, I'll just go to sleep and, you know, wake up in the morning. I look forward to it too. So I was like, yeah, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll edit my clips. I was really tired.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
So I was like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. But by the time I woke up, it was late. And my body is still tired, but I've gotta, you know. Keep going forward. I'm getting annoyed with people today. They're running in my way, like as I'm trying to move. I feel like they keep running in front of me and kind of like trying to like stop me from moving forward. It's really annoying. You'll probably notice it throughout. I'm just like, come on, guys, just fucking play the game. Enough with the bullshit. Yep, see you soon, babe. And to that person that was in my stream the other day saying, oh, when I told them, because they were like, kind of like, oh, it's a girl gamer, when I was playing this game, the first Descendant, and I'm like, yeah, we exist too. I says, you know, and they're like, I haven't found one. I'm like, you know, just look out there, there are. And I says, like, there's Discords and stuff too. I'm sure you can find, you know, other female gamers. And then, I mentioned my boyfriend, and I said, like, you know, but he doesn't play this game. And then the guy was like, I could be your boyfriend, and I can play this game with you. And I thought that was really ignorant, because I straight up told you I have a boyfriend. It's like, clue in when I'm telling you. I'm putting that boundary up, respectfully putting that boundary up to let you know that kind of, well, that you are wasting your time. But I was saying it in a respectful way, you know, just by mentioning him. So, you know, like, oh, she's got a boyfriend. Oh, okay. You know, like, you know, the clear boundaries, like, of when people are in a relationship, right? You don't cross those boundaries. Oh, they're in a relationship. Okay, I'll have to find somebody else. But I didn't like how that was handled. And my boyfriend didn't like it. He saw the messages coming in. And so he's like, you know what, hun? I'm like, what? And he's like, I'm getting the first Descendant. That way none of these losers can try to hit on you. So, like, awesome. So, yeah, we got that. And we got Division 2. So he'll be able to enter any of my games kind of now that I play. So don't be trying nothing. Just saying. That's a warning. It's like, if somebody tells me, you know, they got a partner, I'm not gonna hit on them. I'll hang out with them as a friend. You know, like, I'm just even referring to when I was single. Like, you know, when somebody says I'm married or I've got a girlfriend, I don't go, oh, yeah, so I could be your girlfriend, like, you know. Yep, you'll be pretty much everywhere now, yeah.
Descendant,
They'll have to deal.
confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
And it's funny, when I was single, I didn't get as much harassment as I do now. Now that I'm in a couple, like, I just, it's wild. I don't get it. Like, I thought it was bad before when I was single, but no, it's even worse coupled up. People just don't have, pardon me,
Descendant,
have respect.
enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
Reminds me of that, there was a comedian, Rodney Dangerfield, and he has a skit, and he's like, I can't get no respect. And that's exactly what I feel. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd lay out those kind of warnings that my partner will be becoming a gamer on this game. And Div 2, so don't be trying anything thinking you're gonna get away with it. You know what, babe, I think I've noticed? Is that you and I are similar in the sense that
Extraction
we
from
won't let
Operation
people give
Zone
us the
initiated.
bullshit.
Good work, Descendant.
We put people in their place, like disrespectful people, we'll say it that way. You know, kind-hearted people will, you know, spend time with them and have fun and, you know, potentially be good friends with them. But people that are about the shit, we quickly send them to another dimension. No, we don't take the bullshit, not anymore. I think both of us used to. Like, I'm even going way back, you know, to when I was in school. I would put up with people's shit, and then, you know, eventually over time, you maybe get bullied or, you know, picked on or, you know, and you just, it all accumulates, and then you reach that breaking point, and you go, nah, I'm gonna use this and make myself stronger, and I'm gonna fight back. Because nothing scares a bully more than you standing up for yourself and socking it to him.
Loading.
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
A specialized Vulgus aircraft has appeared over the operation zone. Blasted out of the sky.
Descendant, we're detecting RK life signs inside a Vulcan structure.
Oh, they do exist. I've dealt with them. Hey, look at who it is, baby. It's the guy from the other day. Do you want to let him know what you thought of that conversation? Yeah, I told you. I knew he'd be back.
Captain Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
I will end.
Actually, babe, do you want to get into party chat with me? I don't care if I fall here. I'm gonna invite you in.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
So I think he doesn't think you exist. Give him a moment. I sent you the invite. All right. Just looking, see when your audio connects. I know it takes usually a minute.
There we go.
Hey, baby.
Hey, babe.
So, you saw the other day, you were kind of lurking and you saw what was going on in my chat.
Yep. Yep, I did.
Do you want to let this person know what you think of that?
Yeah, I do, actually. Yeah, I do not appreciate you trying to make moves on my partner. Especially when she clearly told you she had a boyfriend. Yeah, I may not play the game, but actually, now that I say that, I am going to be playing that game. So, that being said, not wise to make moves on someone's partner. Because you wouldn't want to do that in real life unless you want to be socked in the mouth. So, yeah.
I was respectful to him too. I let him know.
Yep.
I was being
You laid the
kind.
boundary.
I was being kind. I was like, I have a boyfriend. Then he goes, like, I can actually probably pull up exactly what this guy said. Hold on a sec.
Yep.
Pretty sure I have it here. Holy shit, we have a girly gamer in the first Descendant. Laugh out loud. Ooh woo. Welp, I'll be your boyfriend. Maybe we can play together. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, buddy, she's already taken and I'm right here.
And I'm not trying to be mean. It comes across as mean. It's just people need to know when somebody tells them that they're
Let me
coupled
check
up with
something
someone
too.
or married to not cross that boundary.
First time chatter too. Was your last stream? So yeah, you barely know. You don't even know my partner, and you're already like, I could be your boyfriend. Not smart. Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize you can check their channel activity. So, yeah. The last time you played this was their first time tuning in.
Really?
Yep. Thank you, YouTube, for allowing us to view people's channel activity.
And bullies do exist.
Oh yeah. As someone who was bullied through high school and middle school, they do exist.
Yeah. I won't put up with that shit anymore.
I don't blame you. They do exist. It's not all in the mind. If you think it's all in the mind, you're just being, you're just, you know, you're just coping.
But yeah, I'm glad you're gonna be starting to play this game. We'll get you built up. I'll carry you
Oh,
through the
yeah.
story and shit.
I'm glad you are. I need you to carry me.
I'll carry you, Daddy.
Damn right, baby.
But yeah, it is a good story.
Yeah.
I didn't think this would be my type of game because I'm used to, like, you know, first
First
person.
person?
Yeah, first person shooters and stuff. And this is kind of like a little bit otherworldly, a little bit. Like
Yeah.
sci-fi kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but
A little futuristic.
yeah, futuristic. And I was like, nah, that's not going to be my kind of game, but I was surprised. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I think you will too.
There's no way, dude. Just ask what is a bully.
I didn't even see. It didn't pop up on my TV.
Yeah,
That
he's like,
time.
what even is a bully? Well, it's kind of in the name. You can literally go and Google what a bully is and it'll tell you the exact answer.
I have a question for you, Jay. How old are you?
Well, their account was created 9 months ago. Yeah, I can see that too.
I bet I'm old enough to be your mother.
Yep,
I can tell.
22nd of October.
I can tell by the way
2025.
he types.
Yeah.
But I'm curious how old. Not until you tell me how old you are. Well, I can say something for the way that you were brought up. Obviously, you don't know, boundaries, right from wrong, as far as when somebody tells you they're coupled or partnered with someone. You try to, you're the kind of guy that would try to hit on a married woman, and I just don't respect that.
Yep. I seen it. Like, I was lurking in the background. I seen this shit pop up.
Mhm.
That's why people need to watch what they say because you never know who's lurking.
I mean, you've been talking shit since the moment you got into my channel.
Yeah.
It was never about the game.
Yep.
Like, you could have come into my channel saying, talking about your favorite characters, your favorite missions, what you want to see improved in the game. Yeah, I'm using XD, pure child.
Should I ask Thor if I can borrow his mighty hammer?
Yep, do its work.
Alright. Problem solved. Adios.
Don't hit on a married woman or a coupled woman. Not a
Yep.
good look. It's tacky.
Yep. When a woman says no, it means no. Well, when she says she's in a relationship, it means she's in a relationship.
Thanks, babe.
No problem.
Now you believe me about the harassment I get, right? Sexual harassment.
I've been believe you, baby. I have always believed you. I've seen it enough. But I'm gonna take a guess that if it isn't a child, it's a grown-up with a childlike mentality.
Well, I mean, what's so scary about telling me how old you are? I'll tell you
Exactly.
how old I am. I'm going to be 40 in September. Can you believe it? People think I sound 17, 18. Nope. I'm going to be 40. So, again, I'm probably old enough to be your mama.
Yep.
That's my guess. Just by, like, looking at the pictures on his profile, the way he types. Oh my god, guys, it's a girl gamer!
Yeah, well,
Childlike
YouTube account was
mentality.
created. His YouTube account was created 9 months ago on the 22nd of October.
I mean, first things first, if you're interested in female streamers, you know, have a little bit more respect. And especially if they tell you that they're partnered up with somebody already. But, you know, keep it about the game. Talk about, you know, intellectual things. You know, be respectful of them. And, you know, if that's what you're looking for, maybe you'll have a chance with one. You never know. Never say never. But I'm just saying, like, the way you come off right now is very disrespectful. And that's why I have an attitude towards you.
Yeah.
If you approached me in a better, you know, respectful way, I'd be 100% more respectful to you. But you're showing me disrespect, so I'm going to show it in return.
Yep. And
You are the
rightfully
energy.
deserved.
You are the energy you send out. But anyways, we'll drop it and just move on.
Yeah. Just laying in bed.
No problem, baby.
I'm so comfortable.
Is it cold there today?
Little bit, yeah. Let me have a look. Yeah, it says it's like 16 degrees Celsius outside, but it feels like it's supposed to feel like it's 17, but it's colder inside than it is outside.
Yeah, it's kind of damp, I bet.
Yeah. It's like, the night that the morning I went for a walk with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to get drinks. My mum's like, aren't you cold? And I've gone, no. So I stepped outside and it wasn't that cold because it was actually colder indoors than it was outside. So I walked pretty much up to the gas station and back in shorts and t-shirt.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sorry, babe, about what's happened. But, you
That's
know,
alright.
I try to be honest and transparent with you about
And I
all
appreciate
that.
that.
Thank you.
But I'm not mad. Well, not mad at you. But, yeah. Just find it funny that a lot of people don't seem to know boundaries these days.
That's what I'm learning. I mean, it's weird. I was single for a long time, and then the moment I become coupled up, all these people come out of the woodwork and trying to destroy my relationship or, you know, put a wedge or, you know, whatever shenanigans they want to do. And I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Like, why are you wasting your time and energy that way? Like, you can find somebody for yourself and be happy. You know, I mean, hell, create a dating profile if you're old enough. and put it in your dating profile. I want a gamer girl.
Yeah.
Somebody I can spend time with that loves video games too, like me.
Yeah.
Like when, I'll tell you, when I was single and I was using dating apps, just testing the water to see kind of like what kind of people I might end up getting. I didn't end up going out on a date, though, because I'm very conservative and cautious. I put in my dating profile that I like video games, and there was several guys that were interested, and they said that they like video games too, you know? And so I know that that is a thing out there that people, you know, one of the wants, I guess.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, there's girls that exist, you know, even though people go, where can I find these girls? Like, I think this guy said this. And I was telling him, like, you can go on Discords, you know, and, you know,
Yeah.
there's different ways of finding people.
Yeah, you can find, like, Discords that have, you know, looking for gamers or...
Hold on, I gotta mute for a sec.
No problem.
Sorry, somebody was driving through my neighborhood and blasting
Yeah, fine.
some music, but...
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, I think it... I was saying it just before in your chat. I don't know if it come through or not, but I was saying that I think a lot of the people that chase us
Yeah.
are really, like, you know, jealous / envious of the chemistry we have because they don't have the same chemistry with someone, or they don't even
Well,
have someone have that same chemistry.
I'm not trying to show off. I'm just trying
Oh,
to
no,
live my
no.
life and play my games, right? And have my partner play
Yeah.
alongside me.
Yeah.
But it's so sad because I knew, and I think you remember, like, so
You told me.
I used to game with a guy, and I hate, you know, keep bringing up his name because eventually we did have a falling out, but his name was Rage. And I was getting severely, like, sexually harassed in video games. It happens a lot with females. I see other gamers getting it as well. But I was just like, man, some days I wish I could be one of the guys, just a guy, you know,
Yeah.
and not have to play my game, and we just play the game as it's meant to be played without all the other shenanigans.
Yep.
So I, you know, at the time I asked my friend Rage, I was like, Rage, could you, like, pretend to be my boyfriend because I'm being harassed? And he's like, yeah, sure. And so we had fun with it for a minute, you know. But then
Yeah.
even with him, I could tell that he reached his boiling point because, like, just the different things we were dealing with. And at times he would need breaks off the game because it was just getting too crazy. And I remember even telling him that it will... Do you see this?
Yep. I see.
That it will, you know, get nuts and be prepared. But he couldn't even take it. It got so bad, and actually I think that's kind of what destroyed our friendship, sadly. It got too crazy for him. And so that's why when you, my actual partner, my boyfriend, and I got into a relationship, I warned you off stream. I'm like, you know, dating me is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And be prepared for the ride. And you're like, yeah, I can handle it. Don't worry, I'll handle it. But even you would admit, sometimes it gets to be too much.
It can sometimes, yeah. But I know that's what they want. They want to win. So I'm not going to give them what they want. I will make them go and, you know, find it elsewhere.
Yeah. Because I'm not the only girl in the world. There's a bunch of other women
Exactly.
out there.
Yeah.
And I don't want that kind of attention. Sure, I joke
Yeah.
around with my partner and flirt with him, but that's what couples do. It's only natural.
Yep. Yeah. Like, we've been going, you and I have been together for nearly 6 months at this point.
Yep.
Coming up next month is actually our 6th month.
Well, happy early anniversary.
Yeah, same to you. Couple of days before my birthday too.
Yeah. Guys, want to know something crazy? His birthday's August 12th, mine's September 12th. We're born exactly a month apart.
Yep.
But yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, babe. I just...
No.
Do you remember me saying the other day, too? I know that this guy's going to come back
You did, yep.
next time I stream.
Yep. You did. And sure enough, he did. That's why I was like, I'll bring you up on my phone because I had a feeling.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So I'm finished the first Descendant, but I'm sure that you still want to have a lay down for a little bit longer.
I'll probably have a little bit of a lay down, probably like half an hour.
Yeah. So I'll go and maybe play some endgame and maybe put on a token or something to go get some levels on my gun, and then that way you can have a little bit of time to just chill out. I'm sorry I had to call you for this.
No,
but
it's okay.
I saw the person again and I'm like, okay, enough's enough.
Yeah, you're fine. Of course, like, you know, if someone you see that comes in while I'm asleep and they come back around while I'm awake, by all means, get me out of party chat.
Okay, so this guy really wanted me to give a definition of bully for whatever reason, but I mean, you got your phone, obviously, you're typing in my chat, or your PC, you're typing in my chat. You can use your own fingers and type into Google, but since you're too lazy to, another thing I find unattractive in men that are lazy, and I don't know why my dog's doing what that, was just happening there, but okay. But anyways, it says this: a bully is a person who hurts, threatens, or frightens someone who is smaller or weaker. As a verb, to bully means to force or scare someone into doing something. As an older or informal word, it can also mean excellent or express approval, as in bully for you.
Yep.
So, noun, a person who uses power or strength to scare others. Verb, to threaten, push around, or force someone using fear.
Yeah.
It says types of bullying behavior: physical, hitting, pushing, or breaking someone's things. Verbal, teasing, name-calling, or making threats. So, there's many ways of defining a bully.
Yeah. And, actually one time, which kind of was the reason why I stopped going to the skate park. Because I used to go to the skate park after school. Like, I'd go home first and then I'd go out and go to the skate park, but there was one time I did go and I was gonna come home.
Yeah.
And, a kid who had been, like, picking on me, bullying me, started following me home.
Yeah.
So I turned around, like, he was following me, and I started to turn around and go another direction. He started following me that direction, saying he lived that way. Which was a lie, because he actually lived right around the corner from me. Well, his dad did, but he lived a couple of streets down from me. And so, like, I was like, basically I was on the verge of just going to a random house and saying I'm home. Because, like, he was just following me home, and it just, like, that's just what stopped me from, like, it's just what made me stop going to the skate park, as well as my asthma, because, like, being followed.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he'd always threaten me every time he'd see me. And, Yeah. Like I even had his younger brother calling me not so nice things.
Mm.
A certain F word to describe two gay men.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I'll say this live on stream. We have been sexually intimate, my partner and I, my boyfriend and I here. He is not that. He is very
Oh,
straight.
Yeah. Ooh.
And I don't care. Let their minds
Yeah.
explode with the truth.
Yep. Dropping a truth bomb. Truth nuke. Yeah, we have been intimate.
But, like, yeah, like following somebody around and harassing them and pestering them,
Yeah.
like, just tells me you don't have your life together.
Yeah.
Because if you had your life together, you wouldn't have time to do all that stuff. You'd be actually going and living your life. But when you're, like, hyper focused on people and just following them around, stalking, harassing them, yeah, that
When
tells
I'm just
me
trying to walk home.
you have too much time on your hands. In your instance, yes, too. But I'm also relating selfishly, I guess. In my instance, like, I'm just focused on my goals, objectives, streaming, not trying to be like anything big time streamer. I don't need to be. I'm happy with my small amount of viewers and, just my friends and family watching, essentially. Hell, if it was just my friends and family watching, I'd be in bliss. But, I don't mind the occasional person coming in as long as they're respectful.
Yeah.
Because you can be a proper human being and be respectful of either, a person's relationship with someone else, or if they're married, which one day will happen. I'll be a married gamer one day. You respect that marital bond.
Yeah.
It's like, I think a lot of, like, society has a problem with boundaries. They don't know
Yeah.
what boundaries are, or they haven't been taught.
Yeah.
Or, the people they hang out with say, oh, it's okay, you can, like the guys the other day. It's so sad on COD. It was two
Yeah.
kids. Well, one was a teen, one was a child. And they were talking very crudely to me. And basically saying, what did they say about, like, how, like, you could screw around behind his back. He doesn't need to know. You'll have the proper wording for it compared to me.
Yeah. So when I swapped in to game chat, like obviously I watched your point of view too, so I know nothing was going on. But when I swapped in, the first thing I heard was, "I'm better than your boyfriend. He don't need to know."
This is exactly the problem I'm talking about. Not knowing boundaries. When a girl tells you she's coupled or married, in the game, we have Mr. and Mrs. So as far as they know, we're married.
Yeah.
And they're crossing marital boundaries saying that shit. Like, where's the fucking respect nowadays? These people don't have it. And that's why you'll never be on my level, because anybody who I'm coupled up with will respect those boundaries. I won't settle
Yeah.
for anything less. Because anything less than that is scum, in my eyes.
Oh yeah. Bottom of the barrel.
Really bottom of the barrel. You can go look for anybody else. But, that being said, I've had people come into my stream at times and be respectful
Yeah.
and just keep it about the game, keep it professional.
Yep. Well, like.
And I would rather not have those viewers that act that way than to have them in my stream. So, like, really, if you can't respect those boundaries, you'll be shown the door.
Yep.
Plain and simple. But if you respect them and you're respectful of me, I will show you equal amount of respect, and who knows, we might even form a friendship. It's all about
Yeah.
the way you approach another human being. Like, if you're going to approach them with disrespect, you got to expect that you're going to get it back.
Yeah. Because it's always treat people how you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
Treat them like shit, you get treated like shit. Treat them with kindness, you get treated with kindness.
Yep. So, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm done with the shit in the gaming community and the bullshit that transpires. I've reached my limit. So if I get known to be a bitch, fuck it, I don't care. At least I'm, living in my truth.
And at the same time, I don't blame you for being done. Because, yeah, like, we've seen it countless fucking times. People that just do not care about the boundaries.
Mm-hmm. But the sad thing, babe, look at it this way. Like, I thought it was the COD only problem. No, it's like just overall, well, society, first of all, problem. But then, in the gaming community, it's really bad. It's not just COD only. We just saw an example of that today.
Yep.
Well, it started the other day, but yeah, an example of that today. And I'm on a different game.
Yep. And, like, the guy really has to ask himself one question. How would he feel if the shoe was on the other foot? For example, if he was in a partnership and they were playing a game and then a dude approaches their partner and starts trying to flirt with them.
Yeah,
and hit on them.
Yeah, and then what if, like, actually you lose your partner because your partner goes off with that other person? I mean, that might be how it comes up. Like, later on when you get coupled up with somebody, someone's going to hit on your partner and they're going to cheat on you with other person. So I would quit doing what you're doing, but I would think that you don't even believe in karma. But yeah, go live your life and see how it works out.
Yep. Yep. But, you don't have to apologize for getting me on mic either, babe.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I was,
You don't have to apologize.
Initially from this person, I wasn't getting creep factor. I was thinking this guy might be actually pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And give people a chance, right?
Yep.
But then when he crossed that boundary, when I mentioned you as my partner, even if you're joking around or, jesting, that's disgusting. If somebody tells you they're in a relationship, keep it about the game. Keep it, friendship level almost.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys get the attitude, oh, she'll leave him for me.
Yep.
Delusional.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like, as I said, I think a lot of it is also because we have such a strong chemistry, and they wish they had that chemistry.
Yeah. Well, they could have that chemistry with someone else if they actually, stop chasing people that aren't interested and actually, looked in the right place. What's coming to mind? That expression? Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yep. Because it is definitely barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
Especially when you and I have been together for coming up 6 months.
Yeah. And let's look at an alternate reality. This isn't the truth. But what if I'm sitting here, I'm streaming, I'm independent, and say, I don't even say I have a partner or whatever, and then you start hitting on me as a male. And then you come to find out that I'm a lesbian.
Yeah.
That I don't even like dick.
Yeah.
Like, you should kind of find out before you start, hitting on people. Case in point, I am straight, but I have a friend that is lesbian. She's actually married, and she played Call of Duty with me, different times. We'd play way back when DMZ was, in rotation. And she was an amazing sniper. She would down so many different guys, and they'd be raging, in lobby audio. But anyway, I would see different times guys trying to hit on her.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you're not even asking, you're just assuming. You think every chick is gonna be interested in you.
Yeah.
But that also goes the same way. You can reverse it for females. Like, females, like, I'm sure it exists too, that they could go try to be forceful and hit on a guy, and what if he's gay?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to ask, like, what is your sexual preference? Like,
And we've already seen an example, of, like, a dude being, like, kind of flirted with. I mean, it happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
When we were playing that one time, I think it was me, you, Canadian, and Doze.
Yeah.
Haven's Hollow. And that chick turned and said, I like your accent.
Yeah. Yeah. So it can happen.
So it can happen, yeah.
Either gender. It's just people not respecting boundaries or asking, decent questions.
Yeah.
Like, what do you prefer?
Yeah.
But not to ask that right away. Like, you get to know a person first,
Yeah.
But you have to kind of put in the back of your mind that this person might not even swing for my team, or this person might already be in a relationship, whether it be with some, the same gender or opposite gender.
Yeah.
You have to fully expect that they might be coupled up already, or just don't even swing for your team. And so to accept the idea of, just friendship, it's a complicated situation, but like hell, I mean, the reason I'm saying this is because I learned the hard way. I actually had a crush on someone once upon a time that I came to find out over time was gay. And I'm like, oh shit, I was barking up the wrong tree. And then I'm like, oh shit, I should have, kind of asked him what his orientation was after getting to know them for some time. What I was kind of, just assuming. So I've been through there. I can't just point the finger and say, you guys are all wrong. I've been there. I've done it. So I'm more or less telling you to learn from my mistake. But, I'm still friends with that individual. I don't care what team they swing for as long as they're happy, and they're still my buddy at the end of the day.
Yep. And another thing for this individual as well, the one that was in chat. You came into my partner's stream barely knowing her for a day, thinking you had a chance. My question is for you, do you really think that she would go and get with someone that she hardly knows over someone who she's known for coming up to 3 years? Because, we've known each other for 3 years almost, babe?
Yep.
Yeah, so, coming up to 3 years. And it took us, 2 years to get into where we are.
We were friends initially.
Yeah.
That's how it should start out. You should, before you couple with anybody, actually, you should get to know them. Take time to get to know them as a friend. And see if you're even compatible on that level.
Yeah.
That's my belief. That's how I live my life. You do what you want to do, but
Yeah. Well, I agree with it. And I'm the same. But yeah. It took 2 years. We first started playing together playing Modern Warfare 2.
yeah.
And then up until recently, the last Call of Duty we had played together was Modern Warfare 3. Because you took a whole break through Black Ops 6, which I don't blame you.
Yeah. I didn't buy that game
And
before.
yeah, and you know, when we started like getting back into playing together, yeah, we'd known each other for 2 years. Because I looked back through our Twitch messages,
Mhm.
and yeah, like the first time we when we first started talking, it was like 2022, 2023, somewhere around there.
Mhm.
So it was definitely during Modern Warfare 2. And
And
yeah,
you were
2
a
years of
gentleman.
friendship.
You were a gentleman. You never I never picked up actually until this year that he liked me, but he was always a gentleman. He helped me, through missions and tough content too. And, he never once crossed, boundaries or even flirted with me or anything. He was just always a gentleman. He wasn't coming into my stream as a first time chatter saying, "Hey, I can be your boyfriend." Or
Yeah,
like the guy in Call of Duty, "Hey, I could be your dinner." First time
yeah,
gaming with him. It's like y'all need to learn to be a gentleman. I mean, that's what I appreciate as a guy that, doesn't become a horn dog right away. I mean, mind you, when you're in a relationship later, yeah, I don't mind if you're a horn dog. But anyway,
yeah. So 2 years of friendship before we kicked off our relationship this year.
yeah.
And yeah, like she said, I helped her through a lot of stuff, which I did.
Hmm.
I'd help her through, like Dark Ether runs, Elder Dark Ether runs. I'd help her, like, if she couldn't get the battle pass and I had it, I'd drop the new guns for her so she could have them.
Very kind-hearted man.
Even this year helped a lot on Endgame too.
Yep.
Because that's me. I like being very helpful.
Yeah.
And another reason, yeah, I'm a gentleman and I wouldn't want to do like that kind of shit, come in and be like, hey, I can be your boyfriend. And that was because, one, we hardly knew each other,
Yeah.
and then two, you don't know if the person you're flirting with or, attempting to flirt with isn't already in a relationship,
Yeah.
or got their eye on someone else.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to take the time to, get to know you, and then make my move.
Yeah. And I respect that. I actually love and respect that.
Well, I'm glad you do. And I also wanted to, you know, kind of play, drop subtle hints before eventually, opening up and telling you how I really felt.
Yeah.
Still definitely one of the best days of my life was skating with you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I appreciate it. I mean that too. I've been extremely happy with you these past 5 months, coming up to 6.
Oh,
And I was extremely happy with you when we were just friends.
I'm glad.
because, you know, I see you as an amazing woman with a kind heart and a gentle soul.
He's gonna make me cry. What a gentleman. Yeah, it's just, you know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to come off as bitchy to people, but I reached my limit. I've been dealing with sexual harassment for years. I can't even stand in a video game without getting sexually harassed. My partner sees it now on a daily basis. He's always
Yep.
seeing it. And like if weird stuff happens, I clip it for him or I capture a screenshot or whatever it needs to be done and say, "Babe," because I believe in being an honest and transparent partner, not fucking around behind my partner's back. So I show him everything that's gone on. I even show him things from my past and tell him about things from my past that went on and things I had to deal with. And I think he thinks what I've had to deal with in both video game life and in my real life is absolutely fucking bonkers. It's insane.
Yeah, yeah. I actually think it's also kind of disgusting. Because you look at the way these guys act, and at the same time as giving men a bad, like, reputation.
Well, I'll be honest. Some days before, it made me want to become a lesbian, even though I'm not into it, you know? I'm like,
Yeah.
God, am I gonna have to? Like, because, like, these guys just can't respect my boundaries, like, you know? But I'm not. I'm totally straight.
Yeah. Oh, I know you are.
But, yeah, there's some days, and then I'm like, or I just remain single, and I forget what the term is, like, where you're not interested in either gender. You just do your own thing.
Yeah.
I forget what the term is. But, you know,
Asexual, I think it is.
yeah, something like that. Or do I just become asexual and just because, like, you know? But then, if I was to tell a guy, for example, hey, I'm asexual, he'd be like, oh, I'll make you sexual again, you know? There's still that boundary breaking.
Yeah. But, yeah. The creeps and the pigs give men a bad rap. Because then, you know, it will eventually paint a picture that's bad, and will have a bad reputation to the point women will see like a nice guy and they'll be skeptical because they have that kind of you know, they have the mindset that all guys are pigs.
And honestly, that was kind of my mindset for a long time. But I'm like, I still had the belief there has to be a good one out there. There has to be, you can't paint them all the same. There has to be a good guy out there. A guy that is respectful of a woman and, you know.
Yep.
But I think, you know, when I get flirtatious with you on a stream or you joke around sexually or whatever, hell, I would even in the past joke around with my buddy Grip, you know, like when we would play this game, for example. I'll give an example of this. I'd be, you know, playing as Bunny, for example, and all of a sudden my character glitched out one time and it looked like she was skating all over the ground at the same time her bum was bouncing around. So I was skating around and her bum was bouncing. And so Grip and I were joking around like sexually and laughing. But this was when I was straight. Like, you know, straight to the point about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why I said this is when I was straight. I guess talking about lesbian and all that.
Yeah.
But I am straight.
Oh, I know you are.
But yeah, like when I was single, that's what I meant to say. This is when I was single.
Yeah.
And yeah, but at times, yeah, I feel like I want to go lesbian because like I can't deal with this shit. I can't. Been there, tried that, wasn't for me.
Yeah. Well, you found.
Do you see the stuff that happens, babe, when I just stand even in lobby?
Yeah, I seen. You had a guy literally run up to you
It's
and
crazy.
then walk away.
But yeah, we would joke around in lobby and stuff, but he was always respectful of me too, and that's why he's my buddy. Like, it never got to a creepy level or anything, and we kind of joked around with each other like we were two dudes hanging out. And maybe some people
Yeah.
go, well, that's not ladylike, you know, but I'm like, fuck it. Like, we know our we're just buds, like, you know, we're joking
Yeah,
around.
exactly. Yeah.
And I was straight.
Yeah.
Just fucking with you.
I know.
And I was single.
I know you are.
I was straight and single.
Yeah. I know you're straight. I've seen the way you look at me.
Oh, yeah. We won't go into details, but definitely.
Yeah. But I guess, you know, I'm gonna silence my door.
She wants in.
Yeah, let her in. Come on.
Yeah, it's too bad it wasn't a different case that you could just leave your door open for her so she could come and go as she wants.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I guess, you know, you always see me as your greatest blessing,
Yeah,
which I
told
think
you
is
that.
actually really sweet.
Yep.
It melts my heart every time I hear it. So I guess you know, I know you like, you believe in like karma and, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, so I feel in a way you thinking like, you know, having the mindset that all men were pigs. I was sent to kind of show you that there are good guys out there.
Yep. Definitely.
And
I want to see something.
mm,
Oh, okay. At first, from a distance, do you know Britney Spears?
yeah,
You know her, Oops, I Did It Again video?
yeah,
That red outfit?
yep.
That's what I was thinking of when I saw that outfit. It kind of distracted me.
But yeah, and I'm gonna say, I wish to be with you for a very, very long time.
Oh.
No matter how many of these guys try to break us down, tear us apart, put us down, you know, try and make moves on you, or hell, even try to make moves on me.
Yeah, it can happen either way.
No matter how many times or how hard they try, I am very set in my ways of being with you for a very, very long time.
Oh.
And now I have Salem walking around me.
Yeah, I think I hear her purring.
Yeah, she just wandered up onto my chest for a little bit.
I don't know if she can hear me, probably not. But, hi,
No,
Miss
she's at the end of
Salem.
my bed now.
You pretty
Oh,
girl.
she comes.
Hi, Miss Salem,
Come
you
on up.
pretty girl.
Come on up, you come. Yeah, come on. You want to say hello, Miss Salem? Come on.
Big purse. Pretty girl.
Yeah, she's laying on my chest. She's made herself comfortable. Actually, she was falling asleep on my lap last night while I was playing Assassin's Creed.
Aw. Yeah, she's got beautiful eyes. It's very, like,
Yeah.
striking against her black coat. She loves you a lot.
Yeah, she's comfortable in my chest now. But, yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, stream, for the freak out, but that person sent me off, like, today, because, like, then they come into my stream today all, like, rude. So yesterday they were being disrespectful by trying to break that boundary with my boyfriend. Like, saying, well, I could be your boyfriend. And then coming in today saying, define a bully, and da-da-da-da. Like, very kind of condescending and arrogant. And I just don't dig with, that. I didn't suggest blocking him, but I think my partner, like, made the best choice there. He saw that he was going to be a long-time problem, that he couldn't behave himself.
Yeah.
I don't like just going around and blocking people, but if they're gonna just constantly come into my stream and pester, that it's not an enjoyable experience, not only for myself, but for him, my partner, and any of my viewers, whether it be my mom or friends or just random people I don't know. It's, they don't want to see that. How is that enjoyable for them? They want it to be about the game and just watching the gameplay and, having maybe a nice conversation, not having the bullshit. So they can go bullshit in somebody else's stream, go waste somebody else's time, or learn to spend their time better would be the best thing for them to do. But
Yeah. But yeah, you didn't have to apologize for getting me into party chat. I didn't mind joining.
I just thought he wouldn't believe me until he heard you.
Yeah. And that's like, by all means, if I'm around and like, someone's in chat doing that kind of shit, invite me to a party and I'll join.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, stream. I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna go over to endgame for a little bit while my partner gets maybe an hour more rest or whatever you need.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we'll be back later playing. Might be, I don't know, it depends on what he wants. Like, for sure we're gonna do Division 2, but we might do some Call of Duty too. We'll see. We'll see what we can do in time and what we can get accomplished. But anyways, peace out, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. And I apologize for, what transpired in my stream, but it needed to be dealt with. Alright, peace out. Have a good night.